Have you ever wondered why fasting, a practice of abstaining from food and sometimes water, is so prevalent across different religions? It's intriguing, isn't it? This common thread of self-denial and discipline weaves through the fabric of various faiths, from Christianity to Judaism, Buddhism to Hinduism, and of course Islam. Fasting is not merely a physical act, but a spiritual discipline, a time for introspection, self-reflection, and a deeper connection with the divine. It's a universal practice, an echo of spiritual hunger, heard and answered in the silence of abstinence. Regardless of the faith, fasting is seen as a path to purification, a way to shed the excess and focus on what truly matters. It's a shared belief, a common understanding that transcends borders, cultures, and religious doctrines. Now, let's delve deeper into the specific fasting practices of these religions and their unique aspects. Although a universal practice, fasting takes on unique forms and meanings in different religions. In Christianity, Lent is a 40-day period of fasting, prayer, and penance before Easter, mirroring Jesus Christ's 40 days in the wilderness. It's a time of reflection, repentance, and preparation for the coming of Easter. In Judaism, the Day of Atonement, or Yom Kippur, is marked by a complete fast of 24 hours. This solemn day is dedicated to repentance and making amends, a time to cleanse the soul and seek forgiveness from God. Buddhism observes Uposatha days, occurring 4 times a month, in accordance with lunar phases. On these days, Buddhists observe a more rigorous moral code, and often choose to fast from noon until dawn of the next day. Hinduism has Ekadashi, occurring twice a month, a day dedicated to Lord Vishnu. The fast involves abstaining from grains and beans, with the aim of purifying the body and soul. And then there's Ramadan in Islam, a month-long period of fasting from dawn to sunset, where not even a sip of water is allowed during daylight hours. It's a time of increased prayer, reflection, and community, observed as one of the 5 pillars of Islam. Each of these practices has its unique aspects, from the duration and nature of the fast to the spiritual significance behind it. Yet despite their differences, all these practices mirror a common theme, a journey of spiritual growth and self-discipline. They represent a physical manifestation of faith, a testament to the power of belief and the human capacity for self-restraint and resilience. Through fasting, individuals across different faiths connect with a deeper part of themselves and experience a shared sense of community, enhancing their spiritual journey and their connection to the divine. So, what makes fasting such a revered practice across different faiths? Well, for starters, there are numerous benefits that extend beyond the spiritual realm. By voluntarily abstaining from food, and sometimes even water, individuals foster a sense of self-discipline. This act of willful denial helps to cultivate mental strength and resilience, a quality that can be beneficial in all aspects of life. On a physical level, fasting can promote detoxification and rejuvenation, giving the body a chance to rest and repair itself. It's a natural reset button for your body, if you will. But perhaps the most profound benefits of fasting lie in its spiritual implications. Across various traditions, fasting is seen as a means to deepen one's connection to the divine. It's a time for introspection, for quiet contemplation, and for nurturing a sense of compassion and empathy towards others. Fasting isn't just about giving up food, it's about gaining a heightened sense of spiritual awareness and community. Indeed, the benefits of fasting extend beyond the religious realm, touching upon our physical and mental well-being. But what does fasting really mean to those who practice it? It's not just a ritual, it's a journey of self-discovery, of discipline, and of spiritual growth. From the busy streets of Mumbai to the quiet corners of a Buddhist monastery, individuals practicing fasting share a common thread of transformation. Consider the narrative of Raj, a Hindu devotee who describes fasting as a tool of self-mastery, enabling him to control his desires and foster spiritual growth. Or Leah, a Jewish woman who sees Yom Kippur fasting as a time of reflection and reconnection with her faith. Then there's Ahmed, a Muslim who finds in Ramadan's fast a profound sense of unity and compassion for the less fortunate. And let's not forget Sarah, a Christian who uses Lenten fast as a season of deep introspection and connection with the divine. Through their words, we see that the practice of fasting transcends the boundaries of religion, becoming a deeply personal and transformative experience. As we've seen, fasting is a universal practice with unique interpretations across different religions. From spiritual growth to self-discipline, it bridges the gap between faiths and cultures, showcasing shared values and distinct aspects. Whether for spiritual growth, self-discipline, or a deeper connection to the divine, fasting remains a cherished practice, bridging the gap between different faiths and cultures.